havoc. And it's another one! It's Kenny Miller!
Going through again. There might be more problems here. Surely a chance, it's squeezed in. Miller has got it.
Decided to go himself. Cross in, it's going to be 4, it is. Injury time from Kenny Miller, 4-1 to Wolves. Ingemarson to Ray. Ball over the top, Preston again, found wanted. This is Miller. He's got 3, Kenny Miller, 4-0. Back in by Cameron. Wolves still have many bodies around. It's a strike from Ince, which is saved and turned in by Kenny Miller. Kennedy. Limited for options. He's found Mark Edworthy on the right. It's a ball in. Miller. It's there. The equaliser for Wolves. Mistake there by Dawson. Now this is Miller. Still Miller. 1-1. Mistake by Michael Dawson. With Wolves. Mark Kennedy. Cross in. And this time it's in. Wolves eventually take the lead. Away by Callum Davison. George Undar. Away from Alan Rogers. Slipped it through to Miller. Super run. Super finish. Super goal for Wolves. It's 3 in the FA Cup. The 5th round is just round the corner. Newton. Miller wants it. Here is Kenny Miller. Saved by Walker, but it's only a respite because there's number 4.
With the ball. And another mistake there by Westwood. That's a couple he's committed in recent moments. There might be a 3rd goal here. There is. And Kenny Miller has squeezed a header behind Kevin Pressman. Wednesday trail 3-0 to Wolves.
Throw. Ray. Wolves need more bodies in the box. There's the cross, there's Kenny Miller has pulled one back. It's 3-1 to Brighton. Cameron gets it in, it's away from Evans. Naylor, shot is saved by Jokes. A hint of offside as Miller turns it home.
And he looks for Undar's head, finds him. Now Colin Cameron. Marshall's lost it. And Wolves are level. It's Kenny Miller. 13 goals for the season now for Kenny Miller. Ray looked to return the ball there to Kenny Miller. This now is Mark Kennedy. Kennedy's cross towards Kenny Miller, 2-2.
Irwin again. This time feeds the ball through. Crosses into Kenny Miller, who 7 minutes from time can eventually celebrate a goal. It's found its way through to Adam Proudlock. There's 2 waiting. Falls to Kennedy, and then Wolves are in the lead through Kenny Miller. Camera, a nice ball to Kenny Miller. Goes alone and scores a cracker. 3-0 to Wolves. It's Kenny Miller's 2nd goal of the game. Has allowed Kenny Miller the chance to seal a hat-trick. Last kick of the game, and does. 4-0 to Wolves. Kenny Miller has got 3 of them. Kennedy over Miller. Oh, nearly from Undar, maybe now. It's there. Kenny Miller. Not wanted it, but Miller's going to get it through the middle. 1-on-1 with Bartram. 4-0. Right on the stroke of half-time. From deep, and then Miller in no man's land really as he goes through. Can he make it 6? He does. Just 3 minutes into the second half. 6-0 to Wolves. 2nd in the game for Kenny Miller. Cameron. Wolves taking the time in the final seconds of the game. Here's Kennedy to Miller. That will seal it. 3-0. It's Newton. Helps it on towards Kenny Miller. Goes past Taggart with ease. He's got players in support, but Miller will go alone, and a lovely finish right at the end. into the bottom corner past Walker.
And Wolves, for me, are looking confident.
Cameron, Blake, on one for Newton. Miller waiting in the middle. Sean Newton for Wolves to have a 3-goal lead at the break. They have a 3-goal lead at the break. It is Kenny Miller. They can reach out and touch it. The Premiership is very, very nearly theirs. And it isn't half time yet.
Correa's header, Miller's across there and scores! Kenny Miller for Wolves. Miller. Oh, it's skimmed off ahead and it's off the line from Hinton. But the goal's given.
Irwin's header. Possibilities here for Kenny Miller. Slipped by Brown. It's Miller! Wolverhampton Wanderers, the bottom club in the Premiership, lead Manchester United.
To the edge of the area, now into the penalty area, and it's there! And Miller's drawn Wolves level with all but the last kick of the game.
MK seems to take an age to get these players back over the line.
It's encroachment, they're being pushed, the Stoke players from behind.
Same thing happened with the Stoke penalty. Kenny Miller.
The Wolves pass their way out of the corner. They have done. Olifignana to Newton. And Newton's streaking clear. They can't catch him. And this is Kenny Miller. Yes! 2-2. That was a lovely turn from Newton. The referee has played an advantage. It's a good advantage now. This is Kenny Miller. Still Miller. Oh yes! It was lovely from Kenny Miller. That's an awful mistake by Keown. And this is Miller. He was pulled back. But he still scores the equaliser for Wolves.
Still in the Wigan half, and he's played in Kenny Miller. It's Miller for Wolves. All the way! Cooper's ball in, Miller!
Nonetheless, a little bit of pressure here from Wolves, and that's Olifignana's cross, and that's Miller's header. And Wolverhampton Wanderers have the lead. 22 minutes on the watch. And he might get it back here from Newton. Green's across to cover. But Bischoff has found Miller. Miller inside the box. It's Kenny Miller. And Wolves take the lead. Andrews then with this corner for Wolves. Caught his up well. And Kenny Miller gave Warner no chance at... Here's Sol Ki-hyun. Wolves still trail. What a lovely touch by Andrews, and Miller will equalise for Wolves. Clyde's long free kick for Wolves. Again, Court is the target. He's taken that down beautifully. It might come for Miller. And Wolves have got the lead. It was pretty direct stuff. But this is Sol now on the left-hand side. Whipping in the pass. Kenny Miller's arriving. And he's got it in. Terrific finish from Miller from a tight angle. Only half away by Gillingham. Cameron with the ball back in. This is Edwards, two in the centre. And that's Miller. And it's 1-1. Brave header from Kenny Miller.
Olifignana floats the ball out towards Edwards. Edwards has done really well. Can he get it in? There's Miller. And Miller scores one of the easiest goals he'll get this season.
And he puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-1 to Wolves. Kenny Miller to Sol now. He might have matched his shot. Oh, there's a good little drop of the shoulder. He doesn't look like he's going to do much to Miller now. Oh, that's too easy. And he's beaten on his front post, and that surely is the end of it.
He plays it in though. Caught the target. Oh, Miller's got round his man. And Kenny Miller has given Wolves the lead. Plenty forward. That's a good header down. And Kenny Miller has scored. Ricketts' ball, and Miller is in space if he can get there. And he can. Kenny Miller is through. It's his second of the game. And Wolves lead Rotherham by 2 goals to nothing.
Ricketts with space to run into. Rowan Ricketts gives it to Clark. Clark goes across goal, and there's Miller for yet another goal in this fantastic season.
Still possibilities here for Wolves. Anderton can get hold of it. Miller. Oh, lucky break and a goal. And Kenny Miller off the mark for the season.
Got 5 to aim at in the box. Seal and also Cameron towards the edge of the box, and Wolves are in the lead from the set piece. As easy as you like.
It's a good run again. Deflected, Miller! Oh yes! Kenny Miller stealing in, and it may be a decisive lead for Wolves.
Carl caught spinning away there. He's up with Foster. Foster had to win it. And it's 2. Bignet's got some chasing to do here against Edwards. Oh, it's a lovely ball there, and it's another great finish. What a super ball in by Rob Edwards.
Naylor, great first time ball, and Miller is in. Kenny Miller scores. Inside 6 minutes, Wolves take the lead. Scott's hopeful punt up the field. Wednesday struggling here. Miller is in. Oh, he's done it. He's sealed the points, and Wolves' playoff dream is still alive. First penalty of the season. Can Miller convert? Well, there was never a doubt, was there? And Wolves in front with around quarter of an hour to go at Molineux. It's a good steal by Miller from Belwell. It's Kenny Miller, Ali Adier in support. Ali Adier, Miller! 2-1 Wolves. And seal the points possibly for Wolves. He does. Kenny Miller scores. Ricketts, good turn by the youngster. Oh, and, well, was that a foul? Miller! Well, it doesn't matter. Miller has put Wolves level.
Kenny Miller in his final home game. Can he go out with a bang? Yes, he can. The Scot makes absolutely no mistake with the penalty. And what a moment for him.